another book review, and this time it is on The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I was so looking forward to reading this book and I wasn't let down at all. First of all, let's all just bask in how pretty this book is. Apparently I've been told by a lot of you that the American one is different, and I have looked it up online and I still think it is nice, but yeah, I do prefer this cover to the American version. But I also have the hardback one, and like I said, in my book haul, the edges of the pages are all in black, and then you have a little red bookmark down the bottom. And actually, whilst I thought that was like pretty in itself, it connects to the book. Not only does it make the book look more amazing, it is also actually quite well relevant to the book. So yeah, that's something to look out for when you're reading. So anyways, I'm not actually going to read the back of the book, the blurb, like I normally do. I'm just going to read the little bit that's on the back. There is a more detailed one, but I'm not going to read that out. I'm just going to give you my own overview. The circus arrives without warning. No announcements precede it. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. So there are 3 storylines running through this book. The main one is the challenge or the game between Celia Bone and Marco Alistar, who have been bound to this game by their respective mentors. A Circus of Dreams is created to be almost the playground or the battlefield or the chessboard for this game, this competition that Celia and Marco have been bound to. It's never explained to them why they are doing this, how either of them are supposed to win. They're just told to keep going, that their progress is satisfactory. They just have to keep outdoing each other by creating these really magical and fantastical feats. Is as part of the circus, a new tent is added by each of the players, but Celia and Marco each time, and they're constantly trying to outdo each other. The second storyline that runs through the book is of a young boy called Bailey, who becomes enamoured with the circus when it arrives in his town when he's only small, and it follows him up until he is a young teen. We follow Bailey and his love of the circus as another subplot in the book, separate to Celia and Marco's story. And then the third minor storyline that's going through is you. You are taken through the circus. There is parts of the book where they're just pages every now and again, where the author Erin has described it as if the way it's written is, the circus has arrived in town, you wait outside the gates in wonder and awe. It's describing your emotions, and normally I don't like being told what I'm supposed to be thinking of something. I'd like to be able to work that out for myself, but I actually liked it. I liked that you were kind of walking through the circus with it, and it made me delve deeper into it, into that magical world, so I actually quite liked it. The game itself that Marco and Celia are playing is basically a competition between 2 magicians or 2 illusionists, and they have pitted their opponents, Celia and Marco, against each other, and it's basically a test of 2 schools of thought. One that can be taught in books and study through studying, and one that is an innate natural talent, and that's what the game is the whole way through. They're pitting 2 types of magic against each other. This book is set in the late 1800s to the early 1900s. The main storyline is set there, and honestly I absolutely loved this book. I love the actual book. This is my favourite book, like just cover wise and everything. It just links together, and I loved the magic of the book. I really fell in love with the way it was described and how Erin brought you through it. Circus came alive. There was no bounds to the magic that was at the circus. It was some of it, the stunts that Marco could do were even in your mind, so there was absolutely no limits to it whatsoever, to what Erin could describe, and it was really amazing. I loved it. I said in my last video that apparently this is going to be a book that you either love or hate, and when I was at the start of the book I was kind of like, how could anyone hate this book? It's amazing. But having finished it and having read it, I can understand why someone might not like it. if you're looking for like I keep saying there's a game between magicians and there's almost like a duel, but it's not. It's Marco and Celia are rarely ever together. They create tents in the circus and then that will just appear, and that will be Marco's next move, say on the chessboard. That'll be that done, and Celia will go look and be like, okay, I have to outdo this now. If you're looking for big magical fight scenes and big action, it's not in it. That's not what this book is. And if you're looking for a really, really fast-paced book, that is not what this book is either. It's really, really descriptive, and even when there's called these midnight dinners throughout the book, even those, they'll spend ages talking about the people and the dinner itself, but it's written in such a beautiful way that I really liked it, and it's described so well. It's a slow read, but not in the, oh my god, this book dragged. It's just that it's not fast paced. It's like something that you sit down and really enjoy, and you enjoy the world that she has created. That is why people might not want to read this or wouldn't enjoy it and could be like, what is going on? But if you like delving into a world, like a really magical world of the Night Circus and of these characters, then I think you will like it. I honestly loved this book. I think it's really amazing and such an amazing world that was created. But like I said, it's not a fast-paced book. It is not a big action book. It's not like that at all. And if that's what you're looking for, you will not like it at all. You just won't. People have also been comparing it to Harry Potter, and it's not. I can understand why, but also don't let that fool you. Like, again, Harry Potter is big action scenes. This still won't have it. It just won't. And it's not going to be as amazing and as big as Harry Potter, but I understand in the way that she is, like the world of Harry Potter, you want to be in that world, you want it to be amazing. The world that she has created in this book is amazing, and that I understand in the comparison to Harry Potter, so there's that. But yeah, so in case you couldn't guess, I'll just keep going. I just loved the world. It is a 5 out of 5 definitely for me, but like I said, you need to take into consideration if you want a big fast-paced book, you probably won't like this. Oh, yeah, it's being made into a film. Can I be on that film set? I want to see the Circus of Dreams coming to life. I'll make coffee all day if that's all I have to do. I just want to see it come to life. It's amazing. So yeah, that is it. I don't know what more to say without boring you. Just, yeah, it's an amazing read and so really beautifully written, and I'm so glad I chose to read it. So yeah. So that is the end of my review. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you pick up this book. I hope you give it a chance because it is really, really good. I might stop talking now. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're really good, and I shall see you in my next video where I think I will be reviewing this one. I think I've decided on Anno Dracula as my next book. So yeah, I've said it about 5 times, but I'm actually gonna go this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!